Everyone wants to know, is the sky going to be clear next Monday?
You know, all this lead up, and if it's just cloudy and we're not able to see much, George, that's unfortunate. So please give us some hope.
Yeah, because it's going to be at least another 21 years before we get another chance, at least nearby anyway. Yeah, we've got our eclipse forecast. We've been previewing it on social media here for the last month or so, but this is the actual forecast for next Monday, April 8th. And you can see where the eclipse path is, and what you want is the blue color, not the yellow or red. So if you're traveling to Texas, it may be good, except maybe for the Dallas area. We're headed to Arkansas, which has blue for the entire state right now. South of St. Louis, it's also looking clear. As you get a little bit closer up towards Indianapolis, clear skies as well. We love that blue color. Getting close to Cleveland, though, we start to run into some clouds, and you can see Grand Rapids at the top there. Yeah, we're getting into some yellows and reds, but keep in mind, this is a week away from the upcoming eclipse. If everything remains the same, that's what it may be like. 13 weather ball is blue, like hopefully our skies will be, but that means cooler weather in view in this case. It's also blinking bright. We have a lot of rain in sight.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
Lots of gray skies around the area. Some rain starting to show up here in west Michigan, already approaching the lakeshore. It might be sprinkling in Holland and in Muskegon right now, perhaps even up to the north. A lot of this is falling out of the high level clouds and maybe not quite reaching the ground yet, but boy, is it later on tonight. This is when we'll see most of our rain. There's some active weather down to the south, but a low pressure system is going to take a track right up over lower Michigan and then just kind of hang out for a couple of days. So that's going to keep us in the inclement weather through Thursday. Active weather down to the south. There's an enhanced risk for St. Louis all the way through Cincinnati, and it increases to a moderate risk across Ohio. We will not see any of the severe weather with that storm coming up overhead. But you can see the rain by 8 o'clock. It kind of winds down a little bit towards daybreak, picks up again as that low comes right up overhead. And then Tuesday night through Thursday, that may be just enough cold air to mix in a little bit of light snow with that. I don't think we're going to see much, if any, accumulation. And then we'll see clearing skies on Friday, lots of sunshine on Saturday as well, and Sunday. Wish we would have the eclipse come up a little bit sooner, but on Monday we got a chance that we might see some rain and clouds right around the time of the eclipse. Of course, that'll update here later on this week. About a ½ an inch to 3/4 of an inch here overnight and during the day tomorrow, and we'll see a little bit more during the day on Wednesday and Thursday. Looking farther ahead, from April 7th through the 11th, we have a high chance it'll be warmer than average. We're in the mid-50s by that time. High chance we'll see more precipitation as well. So for tonight, rain, breezy, mid-30s to upper 30s and near 40. Northern zones, low and mid-30s with breezy conditions with that cold rain. Similar here in the greater Grand Rapids area. Breezy with rain, upper 30s to near 40. 13 on your side forecast. Weekend looks a lot better. We'll just ignore those first 3 days. Mid and upper 50s, low and mid 60s next week with that chance of a shower on Monday, and then more rain middle of next week, Wednesday and Thursday. Some rain has begun here in the greater Grand Rapids area, and the deck is just starting to get a little bit damp. We've got a lot more of that on the way for a blustery week here in West Michigan. 13 weather ball is blue for your Tuesday, and that means cooler weather in view. It's also blinking bright. We have a lot of rain in sight.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
Won't be raining everywhere at 6 o'clock, but maybe where Hazel is, it may be raining already, but definitely a yellow paw after about 7 o'clock through most of the night and tomorrow morning for Hannah to take you out. What a cutie there. So splash and dash, 40s tonight, around 40 in the morning. Not as much sun as we saw today. We did see a good deal first half of the day before the clouds have moved back in, and now the rain and the wind will be up, so that'll offset the lack of sun here tomorrow to create your green energy across West Michigan. Yes, some light rain has already moved in after a little bit of sunshine earlier today. Here it is moving right into western lower Michigan, up north as well and down south, but at least we won't see any of the severe weather that's expected off to our south. There's a low pressure system coming out of the southwestern Missouri that's going to be heading right overhead and stick around for a couple of days. We've already got that light rain right now, and that's going to just blossom just about everywhere here in the next couple of hours. Might get a little bit of a break towards daybreak, especially north, but the rain just comes right back on in. Here's the center of the low by 8 o'clock tomorrow evening, already from southwest Missouri, sticking right overhead. And that's going to stick around for a couple of days. It just kind of migrates to the north near Cadillac on Wednesday, keeps us under the rain for the most part, keeps most of the snow away from us on Wednesday. And then that rotates back down near Benton Harbor on Wednesday. We may get a little bit of clearing with all the snow around us, and then some rain and snow wrapping around that Wednesday night into Thursday. Yes, a couple of snowflakes likely before it all finally moves to the east very quickly on Thursday. Look at this. Sunshine on Friday, sunshine on Saturday. Can we hang on to it for Sunday and Monday? Well, maybe not on Monday, but some increasing clouds on Sunday, and then Sunday night, Monday, we have a chance of some rain moving through right around the time the maximum eclipse here on Monday, but it is a week away, and we'll update that as we get a little bit closer. Rainfall, a lot of it's going to come tonight and tomorrow, about 2/3 of an inch, maybe another 1/3 of an inch on Wednesday, and then we'll cap it off with about 1/10 of an inch on Thursday, and then we get a little bit perhaps on Monday. Long range trend for the second full week into the middle of month of April. High chances we will have warmer than average temperatures, and high chances that we'll see more rainfall during that 7-day period. Tonight though, periods of light rain. It'll be breezy with that northeast wind, mid and upper 30s north, around 40 Holland and South Haven. Northern zone, you'll have a cold rain, low and mid 30s here with a breezy east to northeast wind. Similar here in the greater Grand Rapids area, upper 30s to around 40. 13 on your side forecast. If you ignore the next 3 days, it'll be terrific. Starting Friday, we'll get out of the clouds and the rain. Still a bit breezy, though, and then mid and upper 50s over the weekend. That's great. Lots of sunshine, but we have that chance of rain next Monday. And then milder weather next week, 60s and maybe even around 60 with some midweek rain next week. So all eyes are on Monday, of course, guys. And we just hope the showers miss us.
Oh, fingers
do.
crossed.
Yes,
We'll just
please
have to wait and
change.
see
Yes.
a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, George.
Sunny earlier this afternoon, raining outside on the deck right now.
I drove from Chicago this morning, Juliet. Beautiful drive.
It was gorgeous this
Love
morning.
the sunshine. Yeah, I brought the rain with me. I apologize. No, I didn't. We are going to see this rain sticking around, though, for quite some time. If you are here in West Michigan this week, of course you are. Yeah, we got a blustery spring break week. 13 weather balls blinking bright. We have rain in sight for tomorrow. It's also blue, cooler weather in view.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
And with that sunshine today, temperatures climbing up into the 50s, including 52 here in Grand Rapids, 55 Muskegon, and 58 in Kalamazoo. We said it would only be 48 today. We'll try to get back on track here on the second day of April. Lots of active weather to our south. There's severe weather going on, moving into Missouri, and eventually it will push into Illinois overnight, Indiana tomorrow, and Ohio. That's where the active weather is going to be. We're going to be on the north side of this system with mainly rain, but the storm system is going to come up right overhead and stick around for 2 or 3 days. That's why it's going to be rain and blustery right now. A light rain across the area. We may see a break for a little bit late tonight, but everyone will see more rain tomorrow. Here's the center of the low pressure system tomorrow evening, and then that's going to just move on up toward the Cadillac area on Wednesday. That'll keep us in the rain. We'll have some breaks at times. That'll be through Wednesday, and then that low begins to travel back to the south down toward Benton Harbor. So we'll see some rain mixed with some snowflakes on Wednesday, and then as that system moves away on Thursday, we'll see some rain and snowflakes finally move out of the region, but another blustery day coming up on Thursday with some wind from the south and the north. Clearing skies, nice sunshiny day for Friday. Temperatures are going to be jumping starting Friday, Saturday, hardly a cloud in the sky, and similarly on Sunday before some high clouds come in. Right now, the models are indicating some rain will come in on Monday morning and maybe sticking around right around the eclipse peaks here in West Michigan. But of course, it is a week away, so we'll wait and see whether or not the models are correct. But between now and tomorrow evening, about 1/3 to as much as 1 inch of rain is expected. This is when the bulk of the rain will come in the next 24 hours, maybe another 1/4 of an inch on Wednesday, and maybe another 1/10 or 1/4 of an inch on Thursday before it finally moves on out. And then that's pretty much it until Monday afternoon. We may get a couple of 1/10 of an inch of rain. as that little front comes on through. If you missed it, on Sunday, the April outlook was updated, and it still indicates we have high chances for warmer than average temperatures. At the beginning of the month, we're at 52 right now, 64 for a high by the end of the month, and the storm track looks like it's going to be just to our south. We have an equal or maybe just a slightly higher chance of seeing more rain during the month of April, which we usually get about 4 inches or so. So for tomorrow, looking at breezy conditions with a northeast wind. Highs around 45 to 47 north, around 50 plus Muskegon and Holland, to 52 down in South Haven. Northern zone, you can expect low and mid 40s, breezy east-northeast wind with plenty of rain. Not all day, it may taper off, especially around daybreak before it begins again. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, we'll see light rain, upper 40s to maybe even mid 50s in Kalamazoo. 13 on your side forecast. Wednesday, some snowflakes mix in, as well as Thursday as the system finally winds down and departs. Morning sunshine, afternoon clouds Friday. Still kind of cool, but warming up over the weekend. Look at all that glorious sunshine. Mid and upper 50s. By Monday, with the eclipse day, there's that small chance of a shower, high of 60, 67 the following day, and then toward the middle part of next week, more rain Wednesday night and possibly Thursday.